to all my guys and goddesses know how vibrational human beings. Now, I'm so happy that I just took that shot just now. Man, because if I didn't, ain't no telling what I would have did to that person just now. Remember their face, type of anger that's with me. I'm glad I took that shot just now. I'm smoking this black and mild, you know? Y'all see my hands? Y'all can't see them, but they sweating, right? I got real bad anger problems. But how I look at it, y'all, is anybody that would be alienated from their child and deal with what I dealt with, they would be worse off than even me. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. But I'm not okay though. I'm dealing with a lot. I know this the last of this shit. You know what I'm saying? We in the cuffs. A lot is changing on the planet. Don't matter what. That's what it's about. That's what about lens flares. You know what I'm saying? Red, blue, retina. Get me out of this shit, you feel me? Get me out of all this fucking agreement, you know? Get me out of this shit. You know? No matter what the fuck y'all do to me, I'm getting out of this shit. You know? Y'all could try to what do you call it me? Like I'm crazy just because I'm aware of these instruments and what that means for DNA going forward, for what that means for all living organisms. I might be financially struggling, y'all, but I give love to everybody. Even the inorganic people, even the human beings, I give love to everybody. I just don't like people attaching their personal feelings towards stuff that's facts. Me talking about genetics with y'all and anatomy, these are facts. I'm not telling y'all this because I just happen to be a neuromelanated being and I hate all species of people or some shit. Like I'm not like that. You know? I'm really misunderstood. But I'm mad because people don't be caring about children, how they be trying to make themselves seen. I was on 9 and 8 with a white dude. We had a whole conversation. He was telling me, he was like, man, the information you have and how you can switch subjects and the knowledge you have on it, he was like, yeah, it's different. And he even said it, he said it in a way like he knows what's happening without saying it. Because he knows my anatomy is changing. And he knows that he's aware that some of our anatomy is changing faster than others. The same way some people's anatomy is breaking down faster than others. It's the same thing. It's no different. You know what I'm saying? It's no different, you know? So like, I'm embarrassed for my species that we forgot who we are so much that Mother Nature had to take over. That's an embarrassment, you know what I mean? For the whole cosmos. And we don't even realize it, you know? Because of the psychological slavery we in, the docile state we in. You know what I'm saying? We in such a docile state. Let me tell you how much we in such a docile state that we gained a way of thinking that just because your personal child might be okay, that you're not worried about the next child outside of yours just because it's not your child. We never used to think like that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, like, I mean, I know, but I'm saying to let y'all know how crazy it is. We never used to think like that. You know what I'm saying? But that's how we think today, though, you know? That's why if y'all see on my page that video, if you go to my likes, I like this video of this goddess, right? It looked like she was like in a Walmart or some parking lot, shopping center, whatever. But it was like probably like a 7-year-old, maybe even 6, that was in a cart, and he was like on the top part, right, with his legs in it, right, and basically his mom basically left him type shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was a goddess that noticed it, and she handled the situation appropriately and all of that, and she ended up taking him. You know what I mean? To help him out and stuff like that. But this shit just hurt my heart because that's like the type of shit that we doing today. You know, leaving our kids. That shit is wild. That shit is wild. And I don't care. Like when I say I'm more shocked, me being what I'm on now, and anybody knows that how negative I was at one point and how violent I was at one point. Some people still know I still got that side of me and they don't want to believe that I'm on what I'm on. You know what I'm saying? But it's not a fake. It's not like I'm really thinking about this 25-8. You know what I'm saying? All I care about. I damn near got to this point. I damn near got to this point. If all children ain't safe, until all children are safe, regardless of their genetic makeup, I'm damn near on strike about real information and the changes on the planet, bringing it forth for awareness purposes. I'm not playing, y'all. Like, I'm on a whole different type of time. I don't care if it can't be understood. I hope you understand it, but I'm not playing, though. I'm definitely not playing, you know? I'm not playing at all, y'all. You know? I'm not. You know? You looking at me like I'm crazy right now. Nah. I'm on my podcast. Oh. Look. One thing I want to say real quick. Hold up real quick, y'all. Y'all see how they be playing with me? Y'all see how they, like, literally, y'all, all them 15 people that just jumped in here from the number it already was, see, like, they be playing with my numbers, y'all. And I know it goes down. People come in and go out and stuff like that. But even besides this, you look at my videos, you'll see. They be messing with my shit. This is why I ain't gonna front. Why I stopped going even on Instagram. I mean, on YouTube. I started going on Instagram and TikTok, but I recently deleted them. I'm back on here. You know, it's been a while. I missed y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really missed y'all. You feel me? Cause the people that really first started fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? First started fucking with me when I didn't know what I know now, and I wasn't even sure. I know some of y'all that know I wasn't even sure. You know what I'm saying? I had to read a little bit more. I had to test the knowledge a little bit more. You get what I'm saying? I had to test the knowledge a little bit more, you know. And now I'm you know, I really know what I'm speaking on now. Now, my phone, I know I was on a good live with y'all earlier. I was on a good ass live with y'all earlier, man. And my phone died and shit while I was on a good ass live with y'all and shit. Really good ass live, you know. Everybody needs to be getting that radiation right now, you know, for real. Now, y'all about to. I hope y'all don't hate me for this, but scratch the 3D, scratch the what do you call it, talk. We gonna get some 3D talk real quick. Now I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm in love, right? But I can't afford to focus on it though. I can't focus on it because I got too much real shit going on. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I made her know, but I don't know. She might know, she might not know. But I'm in love with a female from Honduras. I'm not gonna lie. And she a Scorpio. I'm not gonna lie. Shit crazy. I don't know how it happened. You feel me? All I know is months and months of us interacting and even people trying to break us and stuff like that. You feel me? That shit made that shit stronger. Cause I'm like, damn. Like, she didn't know. She probably thought it's probably just people just like hating or whatever. Like, regularly on her, you know, she beautiful, da-da-da. But she don't know me personally to know, like, it's been my whole life people trying to stop me from, like, what I go, even what I'm going on. You know what I'm saying? Man, I will put them on camera right now, but that shit hurts so much. And that's the mother of humanity, man. That's the mother of humanity. You know? What are y'all? You know? Shit is sad being a part of that organization. That shit is pitiful. She don't even deserve to be on my camera being a part of that occupation or being the mother of all humanity. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. You don't even, nah, shit's crazy. Saddest part is she probably don't even know how much she's selling out. You know? And I got value and respect for her. That's the craziest part. All value and respect for Shorty, you feel me? That's the craziest part. I got value and respect for everybody. I'm just tired of lies. And people that really know, they know, like, I'm not racist, none of that shit. I'm just tired of lies. And I'm speaking on truth no matter what comes with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't care no more. You know? Even a white dude told me when I was on the phone with him, he said, man, you really doing so-called God's work for real. You know, on a real issue. You standing on that, you already going through a financial struggle in it. I didn't let me make this something clear, because I don't think people realize. I didn't start this shit from me financially struggling, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I didn't. I didn't. I wasn't homeless when I started doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't. That came off of like me throwing so much money, towards like all stuff towards like my son and stuff to get in order, private investigators, shit like that. Stuff that I had to do, I couldn't ignore, not having no help as far as me, you know what I'm saying, fighting for my son. It's been 5 years I've been alienated from my child. And I see other people's children every day, and I got to keep my sanity, even though I know this came from me being cheated on and me choosing myself. This is the punishment that I got. It's funny how all these cars come like, I really want y'all to hear me. That's the punishment. It's like, this woman been trying to destroy me, y'all. All of this just because I don't want to be in an intimate relationship with you off of your bad choices that you don't want to take accountability for, and you're not ready to grow, and you cut my whole family off. My mom can't see Zion. No one can see Zion. I'm gonna be honest, I be getting mad sometimes, y'all, and I be saying stuff that I'm not really on towards her, because I'm gonna be honest, I respect the cosmos first and righteousness first, right? So I already know the punishment that's coming around that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna speak it on here, and it's not from me, but not even just her, anybody that's on that type of time towards children. Y'all have no idea what's coming right now. This is the wrong time to be bringing harm to children in any shape, way, or form. Niggas, you shouldn't have been on that to start with, but you shouldn't even have that in your heart. But man, if you're on some shit like that, I'm not even gonna say I feel sorry for you, because like I said, you shouldn't be on nothing like that anyway to start with, towards any child, So it is what it is at the end of the day. People already chose their fate, for real. You know what I'm saying? If y'all was aware of these changes that's taking place, these holes that just opened up that they can't explain. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling y'all, everything is increasing, y'all. Nothing is slowing down. That ozone layer ain't coming back. That shit ain't coming back, y'all. That shit is not coming back. And I'm just so happy for this shit, because I'm embarrassed, but I'm happy for it. Because I'm happy that something is actually making a change for the abuse that's being done. My questions are being answered. You know what I'm saying? Mother Nature's answering all my questions right now. That radiation is answering all my questions right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, everything is being answered. So I'm just literally trying to match the frequency as much as possible. Y'all see, I'm still in this 3D shit. Like, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Me knowing what I know, y'all know what this is doing. Me smoking this black amount right now, and this radiation, with me being a neuromelanated being, I'm aware of this. I'm fighting just like how, you know what I'm saying? Even though I'm aware I'm fighting, I'm not lying, like, but I'm gonna make it though. I gotta see this shit crash, y'all. That's one thing. I gotta see this shit crash. When you know what this shit has done, you know what I'm saying? You gotta see this shit crash. Even some inorganic people that really know what's really what, I know y'all want to see this shit crash too. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's only people that want to keep this way of life up and toxicity is people that so dumbed down at a docile state they can't see it. You know what I'm saying? It's a majority of people can't even see it. Like the guy on the white dude on the phone I was explaining. He was like, man, and I like how you use the red card too, right? Because it's use the gravitational like colors, right? Not just because that color, but the attention that color brings. He was like, man, it's like you trying to get everybody to see the red car and that to help them, but they can't see the red car. You can't make nobody see the red car. You get what I'm saying? But the fact that you're doing it and you making people see the red car, you know what I mean? He told me, he was like, bro, I got like all the respect for you. He complimented my mind and everything. I'm like, yeah, bro, like everything happened to me, but it happened for me because it made my anatomy change even faster. Like I low-key got the Mario star, but people don't know I got the Mario star yet because it's coming in the relevance now. You know what I'm saying? Reality, the shift is taking place. What's important right now isn't about to be important tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? What a woman looks for in a man for why she's going to be with him, is it going to be what that is tomorrow? Same thing, vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different things. You better have some life skills. I'm gonna say that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just say that. This shit is not a game. You know, you better know how to stitch up a wound. You better know what certain plants in nature that's good for you that you can eat. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be certain things that you're gonna have to know. If you don't know, it's gonna be detrimental for you and your offspring. I'm just being honest with y'all. Even besides the regular preparation around the grid crash in those first 6 to a year, you know what I'm saying? What's going on? The violence that's gonna take place. You feel me? A lot of people been telling y'all this in a lot of different shapes, ways, and forms, but the only difference is a lot of people been ignoring it. But Mother Nature, all the cognitive dissonance is making Mother Nature turn up fast, and people don't even realize it. All the ignoring the real situations and what's happening with children, that's what's making more earthquakes, more floods, more fires. That's making the radiation increase faster. It's making the ozone layer go more. Like, all of that's making it happen because, like I said, children are being affected behind it. That's the main thing that this system has harmed. It's harmed children. It's controlled the growth. It's controlled the growth and development of them in a scarce way. So I said I was gonna get off of this shit real quick, but that shows you how much it should be on my mind because I started talking about something else, what I wanted to talk about. But yeah, my Scorpio, my Lord Scorpio. You know what I'm saying? If I was to end up with my Lord Scorpio, right? I know she don't know a lot of this stuff, right? I'm pretty sure she don't know a lot of this stuff, like how, I was trying to tell her when I was with her and stuff, like trying to like kind of give her like Lord, but I ain't want to lose her and make her think like I'm just crazy, not knowing just the basics of really what's going on when she's living it. I know it's some heavy shit, so it's like I was trying to like plant Lord seeds to let her know, maybe even to look into stuff for herself. You know what I'm saying? Even besides like us, if we was gonna be a future or anything like that, because I care for her as an organic being first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like I know from a 3D standpoint, y'all, I basically gotta do what I already been trying to do, like get shit in order and shit, the last of this shit that's here or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I hope I end up with her though. I would like for her to have my daughter. I'm gonna be honest. I definitely would like for her to have my daughter. I know our daughter would be so beautiful. Her smile, my smile, our daughter would be so beautiful. I would have to be on guard. I'm not gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be on guard regardless about my daughter though. But now I'm not gonna be too over protected. Like, I know how to go about it properly now. You know what I'm saying? Because I had a son first, and I dealt with the worst case scenario of a man having a child, what he would have to face. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still here standing strong. I rewired my brain in it, even though I'm still alienated from my child. I transmuted all in which of it that I could. You get what I'm saying? So I'm not hearing anything else anyone has to say because I see it clearly for myself and where we going and what's happening, See, this one thing, you got to have an ego about the right stuff. A lot of times people be having egos about wrong shit. You got to have an ego. Ego is very important. That pride shit ain't that well. That pride shit, even on a 3D tip, that pride shit will get you killed. But the ego, all animals in nature have an ego. You know what I'm saying? All of them have a stinger. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they gonna use it if needed. Protect their family, themselves, all that. No animals infringe their ways upon other animals, but they all live amongst each other in nature. Everything in nature shows you what you should be doing. Now, whether you choose to pay attention to it or not, take heed, that's on you. But this is why we're at where we're at. You get what I'm saying? Because really think about it. I'm not trying to be rude, but this is the reality of it. Right now, I'm looking, right? People are getting fast food and stuff. People are more worried about whatever they want momentarily than like real issues or longevity-wise. You get what I'm saying? People are looking for just a quick fix or materialistic, superficial things to control their dopamine hits properly. So maybe they can use cognitive dissonance from even a more standpoint. You feel me? Like, this is where we're at right now. So it's like we've been in the tribulations, and I'm gonna be honest, like, the Bible and all of that, this radiation has been for a while now. You know what I'm saying? This radiation, this radiation has been for a while now. So I thought that lady was coming down with her kid. I didn't want the kid to catch none of this black amount, so I was moving around her way. But she crossing the street though. But yeah, like this, it's a real thing, y'all. So man, I value y'all. Stay steadfast. You my high vibrational human beings. You can't change what you are anatomically. That's what makes you up as an organism. That's not wrong or right. It's just, it is what it is. Even if you don't fit the cosmos, it is what it is. Like, you can't change your genetic makeup. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I happen to be here I am. You happen to be here you are. You know, if you're neuromelanated, you're neuromelanated. If you're eumelanated, you're eumelanated. If you have regular melanin or phenomelanin, then you have regular phenomelanin. You know what I'm saying? You got to think about it. Like I say all the time, no animal would associate with another animal and be mad because that animal is just that animal. You know what I'm saying? You know, any animal that you choose, they all respect that each other are different species, and it's no disrespect around it. You get what I'm saying? So that same concept with us, we're all not one human race, you know? We might look the same on the outside, but everybody's anatomy isn't the same, you know? And the sun is revealing that now because people don't want to tell the truth about it. You get what I'm saying? So the radiation, Mother Nature has to reveal it. You get what I'm saying? She has to shut it all down, you know? This shit is so crazy because it's like, I know it's all happening now, but this shit should have been happened, y'all. Children didn't just start being hurt and stuff this year, the past 5 years. It's been missing children going on for the longest while everybody's been just trying to live their personal life and ignore that shit. Even if they were aware, not trying to really bring awareness to your change. I'm telling you, people more worried about trying to make fun of a homeless person than stand up for children. You get what I'm saying? People is backwards. They have no idea, like, they don't realize the punishment behind that, because you gotta think about it. This shit was set up for certain people to be homeless strategically, y'all. It's even inorganic people that's homeless and shit. You know? It's a real thing. But I hope everybody grounding, getting their energy right, protecting your energy. Be very, very cautious of people with cognitive dissonance about real issues. Anybody that's having cognitive dissonance about real issues, you got to watch them with a close eye. Be very aware of them. Those are going to be the first people to snap as this grid crashes. I'm going to be honest with y'all, regardless of their genetic makeup. Those are going to be the first people, because everything that everybody is facing, some people are just facing it head on right now because they already know it's already here and there's nothing they can do about it. But if you wait to the last moment, like say if you think like nothing's happening and you wait to face it till you having complications with the sun, that's on you. You get what I'm saying? If you don't prepare fruit wise, if the sun don't break your anatomy down all the way due to the radiation, and you stand a little bit longer than the next eukaryotic cell, and you don't have no food, non-perishable food, water, you know what I'm saying? When it's grid crash and everybody's trying to get that at the last moment, and you got to watch your kid die in front of you, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? That's on you. You should have took more initiative and not even, because a lot of people like to say, like, over the years and stuff, people said stuff, you know, the world ended, this, that, and it never happened, There's never been a time going back from here now that the ozone layer was peeled back as much as it is now. You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time. These people never been on a planet without the ozone layer. They've always had protection. They don't got protection no more, you know? And you can't tell me it's not a punishment that they don't got protection no more while the radiation is increasing. Not only is the ozone layer peeling back and damn near gone, but the radiation is increasing. You can't tell me that's not a punishment, you know? And with in connection to knowing what we're living in and how detrimental, how genocidal it is. You know what I'm saying? Can't tell me that's not a punishment, you know? The Bible spoke about the radiation, the fire and the brimstone. It lets you know that in Revelations. It's almost like off of genetic makeup, control, like once you realize genetic makeup, your characteristics and traits is based on what makes you up as an organism, right? Your behavior, right? You see already how we foresaw it of us giving a species a chance, already knowing how they was gonna go about it, but they still had free will. You know what I'm saying? You can see it easy. You know, it's not rocket science, y'all. You know, and anybody that want to dispute what I'm saying, this is all I gotta say. While residual effects are getting worse right now, and do you see a species that came about this infringed ways, this ideology on my species, and even on their own species that they turn their backs from, right? Do you see them changing their ways right now, even while their DNA is facing consequences? No, you don't. You see them playing on the same way that got their DNA facing the consequences that they're facing right now, and they're still carrying on the same acts. So that lets you know that's lost cause energy. That's why Mother Nature is doing what she's doing, because she sees like there's no talking with these people or them taking accountability. It has to be forced the same way they enforce their genocide upon their own people and us as far as the masses. You feel me? This is real shit, y'all. You know? This is real shit. You know, I'm not saying this to be an asshole or anything. You hear what I'm saying? Like I said, nobody, even when I finish this video, you know, I don't care if this video has less views than all my other videos or whatever, or they play with the likes, all that's irrelevant because Mother Nature is doing what she's doing. I'm doing this for y'all. I already know what's up. I'm trying to help out people. You know what I'm saying? I already know what's up. You know, I don't have to get on here on the internet and talk to y'all and tell y'all what's happening. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing that out the goodness of my heart, of my soul. Them trying to stop me is basically trying to stop me in something that you sure already know. You know? Being real with y'all. So, man, I enjoyed this little chop up with y'all briefly. Like I said, you know, I'm gonna keep making it to your next day, however so. Whether I'm more cleaner this day, the next day, my mental health a little bit worse today than yesterday or whatever, all that's irrelevant. I'm making it to your next day, y'all. That's real shit. I'm seeing this shit crash all the way. For not even just for what was done from a collective standpoint, but even within me coming into my awareness and the people that's been chosen, right? Because the devil, that energy chooses people too. For the people that's been chosen to bring me down and have even had me in a situation that I am now. You hear what I'm saying? They even had me, even my information coming even faster, right? Where I had to make a choice to rewire my brain. Like, I'm happy all that shit happened to me, you know? I'm happy all that shit happened to me. The only thing that I'm not happy about is any way that it fell back on a child innocently, which, you know, in general, but in this situation happens to be my child. You hear what I'm saying? But a child in general, like, it's not where it's at, y'all. So, yeah, I hope y'all doing what's good for y'all. I hope all my neuromelanated beings get that sun. Ground in nature, protect your energy. Don't tap so much don't tap so much into your vibration of someone that doesn't understand the basics of even the changes that's taking place on the planet and who's conducive to those changes or not. You feel me? Like, so like I said, man, I value y'all. I got to get myself a little bit better for my Brit. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's the only person I want to be with. She know. I feel like she knows. Even if she didn't know from people that I recently told her, she knows, because I made it obvious. I made it obvious from when I first met her, when I first started talking to her, me coming around her. I made that shit obvious. The rest is on her. You know what I'm saying? It's for her to see what's what. And she has free will. She can choose to do whatever she wants to, you know? But I'm the type of person, if I care about you or I love you or I'm in love with you, I'm going to let you know. I'm not going to hide that from you. The only reason why I didn't even say it straight up when we were working together and all of that was because that shit could have been flipped on me. But it's like I'm not even there no more, so it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? That shit don't even matter. I know my only reason for even being there was to meet her. Because she didn't really know my story or really what I'm about, how I came about being there, and none of that. She probably know a little bit more, like, damn, this nigga's struggling. He homeless, he going through this, da-da-da. If she would have asked me straight up, I would have told her. It wasn't like I was withholding it for her, because I didn't think that I wasn't even gonna be there no more. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know how long I was gonna be there, but I didn't know that it was gonna be that fast or whatever. So yeah, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day. Peace, power, abundance to all species, and let's get this fixed, y'all. Let's make it to your next day. Let's see this shit crash. Let's see children safe again. You know, be the best person you can be. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to tap in with y'all. It's the Lord Repoints of RoBs Inferno while it burns slow. Shout out to all my guys and goddesses and all high vibrational human beings. You know what the fuck it is, man. I'm going to tap in with y'all in a little bit. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day and all that.